turn this on too, because why not? I guess we are going to be fighting the dragon. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but I want to say like Ayatar. Well, whatever the deal, we're going to pump everything at it. Probably want to stay away from those egg-shaped things. Yes, we do. Those are the gloves that I think I was waiting for. I'm gonna quickly refresh through this. More eggs. Ooh, that's actually now a great spot. Actually, it's fine. Never mind. We're good. Okay, it's almost down. Why do you want me so bad? With your acid breath. And that's the way we do it. Okay. Thank you, team. Let's see. Yeah, we got a new long stop bow, actually. Kind of want to see if I could compare. Okay, let's see. +6 damage, 2 more dexterity, 2 more vitality. We are going to be losing our critical hits. I'm going to be gaining 11 determination and 8 skill speed. Just sound pretty solid. And we're going to update our gear set. And we're going to leave our duty. Okay. Alright, Brave Flocks. Good Uplander has thanks of Gobbleflock. Lightly peace with Strixie foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander is goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's happy gives tasty, fresh, gubby trees to the clever Outlander. Thanks, I guess? Cheese is stinky sweat gobble treat, special made with secret gobby arts. No parley complete with gobby gouda. Brayflock's every set. If you say so. Well, thank you. So what we're going to quickly do, too, is we're going to go on queue for that. And then we're going to go to Duty Roulette. I don't know how much Serpent Seal I have by now. Yeah, this is like the things I would like to do just so I could get like seemingly extra rewards. Because unfortunately I am unable to provide a tank. Okay, we're gonna go back to Casta del Sol. Oh right, we were collecting ingredients for something. Now I remember. I remember. Well, now I do anyways. Ooh, carbuncle. Guessing you're a summoner? Yeah. I mean, summoner is cool. I'm actually gonna quickly... I should charge my phone. Maybe I could charge my phone through this. I'm not really using this cable right now. I'm just gonna turn the alerts on, just in case we get an alert burning. Okay, Wes's cat. Stiff. I gather you solved Grey Flux's little problem? I sure did. Got yourself some goblin cheese. By the gods, that not only stinks, this is... definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? Especially I'm ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. This thing that glitch out. I'm actually gonna... I'm accepting steel sabatons. There's one tank class I forgot my eye on. And I know it will start at level 30 immediately. I'm sure the experts there will know exactly what class this is. Bravo! Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Look, you know the person to ask. Make your way to the wine port and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience. I assure you, I do actually need that wine, and while you're there, give Shabani Lomani my regards. I like how the quest title is so long, it doesn't even fit into the thing up here. I also keep flip-flopping between where to position myself or to like full screen the game. Because I do kind of like taking up as little space as necessary for, like, you know, on the game screen. At the same time, this also gives, you know, you the viewer a better view of the game. Sweet grime and blood. Aye, Eureka blood, an adventure unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? Well, wine, in fact. In order, let me guess. A request from the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loom and perfume, custard also, and there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Jejeruju would not settle for anything less than the best. De Wrights and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you have no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. In fact, yes. And there we go, up to level 48. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I've always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work. None can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you will grow impatient and risquat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bergeland, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilebrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must need back his assistance. Okay, so we are just going to be staying in the area. Good. I like to stay in the area if I can. Oh, so just in that... Why do these look like little castles? I like them. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. This is too good for the rat man responsible. They should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swirl. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. Then do you invite Wittner bid you speak with me? Ah. Neither you nor your friend has the power to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you gooby urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Sorry, Shamani, he won't give it to us, because we don't have taste. I take it he said no? Really, those words? Well, can I say I'm surprised? Then why didn't you prepare me for that? As there's no denying in passion and skill, the one Baron of Limsa Limensa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternate approach. I mean, don't mind me for just taking like 5% of my love before just speaking to people. Those seem nice. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with suitable wine. In fact, as you came several years ago, I guarantee this would not have been a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines. Which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. Ooh, that's not good. But my printer seems to keep going. Probably one or two of the supports like fell off, but I'll have to see this problem later. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, and the most flavorful of all wines. Aye. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Oh, shit. I did not mean to click it other way. Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna have to commence this and probably restart this conversation. I've only got to do this one once, so I don't necessarily mind this one. I'll just say a quick hi to the peeps. So we are working together with Korf Ijin, Dekat, Olskar, and Sora. Oh no, not Sora. I may actually have to cancel my print. But that's fine, it can happen. Sometimes a print just fails. Because it's not necessarily it's bad at supports fill, because sometimes it can succeed, but I don't think it's actually gonna properly print out the other bits that require. And I could just like let it finish, because I could always just not use the clips. I could just like shove it like between like a few tiles, and it shouldn't move either way. It's a tiny key. Only got to do this dungeon once, so it's actually nice to be able to do it again. The last time I actually got lost, kind of stuck in a long cutscene, which made me miss a lot of the fights. Make me feel so bad. And we actually are. It's also nice to get like the higher dungeons, because it means I get to use more of my skills that I otherwise don't get to. Because I get like synced so far down, it's like, hey, you can't use these skills, you don't have access to them. Just rather sad, if you ask me. You want to target me? I ever do. And I do suppose there is the gear I could get like this. Oh. Aw. I was hoping to get that, but oh. It is what it is. I was hoping I would actually hit all those things. So I wasn't sure. Not sure how those suddenly died, but okay. And I'm excited when I can use my more AoE attacks. I got like this skill, for example. There's like another skill that uses a similar thing. But I can't use that because it's not within this level. Yeah, we have to find the bloody parchment. Okay, the Manor Steward and the Manor Jester. Okay, the Manor Jester is gonna die. I am focusing on the steward, however. Never use this one. Wow. This is the most of like the pink gear that I've seen that dropped. Like in a single dungeon. And I haven't gotten a single one. Once again, that is okay. I am mostly just here for the XP. So this is the final boss, I believe, which I missed like half the fight of because I was like watching the cutscene. Oh shit, I was supposed to turn around. I think that's what happened like last time. Because I got in here and like immediately got, yeah, petrified. Now I know why. And we're gonna upward damage, or everyone's damage, really. I can't do. Can I look away? Is what I'm guessing we're supposed to do? Yeah, okay. That does make sense, at least. Here we go. I got a 123,000 XP. Yeah, let's see if we can get some gear from here. I do want this. No idea what it's for, but I want it. Okay. And that's done. We can go ahead and close that, and I don't think we will be needing that anymore. Unless we're going to get another dungeon. Okay, so it does seem to be doing its thing where it's finishing up the thingamajig, so I'll figure something out with it. Okay. Yeah, see? So, because I accidentally skipped the text earlier, means now I get to reread it. Isn't that fun? I guarantee this would not be a problem if I came several years ago. Let's see. The only breeds cultivated these lands are common lowlander, which instead are probably known better. Yada yada. Long ago, the fake neurons of wine port crossbred several species and produced a great Bavarian wine of never before seen quality. Rebecca's grapes were once the pride of this town, so were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This included the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm, you see. I had once the privilege to sample a particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves, and transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But I said all sigh. But, as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. Although it remains as closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Berglund to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine, and to offer him every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vineyards tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start speaking with them. We very much could, and it won't work. Let me just make sure I didn't get any gear from that. It doesn't seem like we did. Jungba. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Oh, there's two of them. Can I just go in here? No. Can I just jump up here? Durin Falerim. Bacchus wine? Don't remind me. Just have a cellar filled with this stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never come to the bloody crime of blowing my stomped house. That's... Sorry, sir. Guess the person really just wanted some wine. Or the prime wine, or? Oh, look. Most regrettable, but we had to try. Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience. Even my condition. It helped me find new direction in life. Breaks my heart to think that the wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. I'm guessing I want to go for dexterity. I'll say this, talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. For everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. Meantime, there's a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across a Vilbrand, a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man in dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave my first taste of the Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling, though I am still novice in the arts of winemaking. I would like him to know that I'm still pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritzgild can tell you where to find him. Do I have to... to say, do I have a way to teleport there, but it's just south of here. It's not very far now, is it? Which I am very okay with. Not sure why this thing ended up back opening, but I don't need the chat. Alright. Hello, Ritzgild. Rest. I mean the Hermit. Aye. Tells me a few Jill when we need extra pair of hands. Doesn't talk about himself. And I sure as hell don't ask. As a man got a face with scars like that, it's best well to leave. You best well just leave enough alone. If you mind to find him though, then head southwest to the severed string. Alright. Then to the severed string we shall go. That's what I'm guessing. I do kind of wish I could set like a waypoint or something. Good. Oh. That's the monster the other guy said, like, he'd rather give me his urine. How the do I even want to know how this guy got a monster's urine? It's probably, as the guy just said, best well to leave things alone. Okay, so go to the corner, and we should be about there. Ah, there you are, sir. What do you want? There you go. Why? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Bye. Of course, we're supposed to keep talking. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. Just the buzzing. It keeps me awake. I never want to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Okay, sure. Guess we can do that. Gotta say, you have one hell of a hearing if you can hear them all the way from here. Okay. Up our damage by a lot, even though we're very much a higher level above these things than we should be. Supposed to kill 5 of them, which means 3 more. Yeah, I don't really care about doing the Mr. Jolly Green. It's a little above my my pay grade. Supposed to find 2 more of these enemies. Yeah, it's impressive. Like, how can he hear him, like, all the way over here? Man's got super hearing. Okay, there's more of them. Okay. Okay, once we finish this, we can go back to... go back to the rest. And see what he has to say for us now. Hopefully it'll calm us head a little. That's a lot anymore. Did you do it? Thank you. You helped me. You know, for what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a Renaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived. I didn't ask for his dad. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I'll increase my talent. Oh, I just get both? Awesome. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. It was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today what Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from the nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. Left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. Oh yeah, sure, we can do that. I don't see much of a trouble with that. Is there like an order to best do this in? Probably not, right? Doesn't seem like it is. I do hope we're not going to get attacked here. Gigantoad. That sure is a Gigantoad, indeed. Gigantoad. That's a fun name. I like it. The last one. And then we're going back to Shamani. So we're just gonna quick travel back to a wine port. Okay, Shamani, got you a gift. It's been some time. What news do you have of the rest? Well, he gave me this. Sniff, sniff. Yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall enjoy this batch before it spoils. We're not so different, Dressed and I. 2 men who have struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him. And with that, we are level 49. Oh, we're gonna get a minion, I think. Yeah. Known to attack kittens... Goopy Sproutling have been known to attack kittens for apparently no reason. That's just rude. But the gods, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've discovered just something extraordinary about Dress's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. What it means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. I must know where Dress found his leaves. Here, take one back at him and see what he remembers. Oh my god. I'm gonna walk all the way back again. Well, that is mildly annoying. Just getting sent back and forth. It is at least fortunate that we do have our good old Chocobo. Because otherwise we would be very screwed. Though not necessarily, I guess. Actually, hold on for a moment. There's something I've been meaning to do. actually want to know how I could, there's just like one tiny thing I would like to know. Just didn't see how to do it. Because I've been kind of meaning to figure out how I could record my gameplay alone, or for reasons. Okay, but I guess I won't deal with that for now. Alright. Never mind. That. Yeah, this song is like one of those songs that just gets stuck in my head. Alright, dressed. Got a question for you. Oh, hello again. What is it? Did you know you found this leaf? It's just a leaf, isn't it? Just because it was pretty, it didn't know it was rare. Found him near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. Saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing at the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. That'll be no problem. I'm quite a few levels above him, fortunately. Also, I have one more level till I can do another job quest. That's very exciting. Okay, we don't want to attack. We want to just move. Be exciting if we could fix the things. So we got it, I guess? Okay, we did. It'll be really exciting to bring back one of these old wines. Be very exciting for the NPC community. What did I say? Tell me everything. Look what I found. It's a grapevine. Aha! I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold it in my hands, a Bacchus grapevine cut-in. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that it's a common adventurer and a novice vintner could. Did you call me a novice? 12 as my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Where did you ever find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There was no one better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Brilliant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I want to squander this gift, and in just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you didn't... Sniff, sniff. Wait, he shaved his bottle. The scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... A 1547 Bacchus? That's impossible. The vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection for years. I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gagaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Ratkanos. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But maybe to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Riescat. I have no idea if I'm correctly saying this man's name. Yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I fear that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Alright. We're gonna go back to Castel del Sol and deliver some good old-fashioned all wine. Oh, good sir, I've got a wine, and it's the best one of all. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what if the wine I asked you to bring? Well, how about some Bacchus wine? Is that 7 hells? A 1547 Bacchus. Even I know how rare that is. To admit, didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol have seen in years. Considering the lengths you went through, I hope our guests appreciate they fucking better. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Well, there. But first... Okay, I suppose we could just summon it for a second. I just want to see how it looks. So small. Is there like a chance I could like rename them? Probably not, right? Right, Ishtola. You have the look of a man who's been to the 7th hell and back. But the guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud to your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I would have accepted with a lot less grace. Oh well. Lady Stella, some moon shadow. Big jump. And there go there. It's niece. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly aware of your entreaty in it, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now. He must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and wreath of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare me a mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, he has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap he be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be good slayers by his own criteria. If even one of them found wanting, he would be rejected without second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. Am I gonna be the leader of this thing now? Is that what I'm getting? Not one to be challenged lightly, we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deign to test him with such commendable thoroughness. Time will spend, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? Denied. He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child with sand and struck with precision when opportunity presented itself. Too many adventures these days care only for fortune and glory. He, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who gladly fight at his side. I'd hope so. Goeie blender is talent voor planchmaker. Trixie foe for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger, cast down the Lord of Crags, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorza. Very well. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dances and pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Vatkanos Moonshadow, Titan's Bane. I still have to defeat him, so don't cheer too early yet. Vatkanos Moonshadow, Titan's Bane! Woo! It's good to know I am a legend. Okay. Also still... Oh, did not mean to push friendly. I still wonder what the frick fellowships is. Or like these things, link shells. PvP is pretty obvious. Because I don't have an estate. Okay, so we're gonna go a bronze-skinned beauty. Oh, okay. So we have arrived at the Cat Ladies. Congratulations, now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Sure. Exotic feast. All that low poly food. Fantastic. Gotta say though, like, by the way, from the Valentine's event, that stuff was not low poly. That shit was fantastic. Tasting exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out the heavens in celebration. In the face of the Lords of Crags, think not of Limsa, Eorza, or anything beyond this chamber. Think of only the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory is ever achieved alone. Am I gonna get my first raid? Gosh. Goodly or Blunder must be facing the mighty Rockman with clever fighty thing. Gobby Flock cannot come to rescue this time. Aye, you brave fool. Promise which, now when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him that Landino sends us the gods. Will do, I suppose. You're blessed with fortitude to revival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. That or he will just break me in half. Snap me like a twig. You're a veteran of countless battles, but this is one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. We're kind to indulge them. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now it's scarcely the time for celebration, though they have all pronounced you the victor. The battle with Titan has yet to begin. That's what I was saying. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Oh, good thing we're right next to him. However, I do think before we continue... it may seem that we already had some ads going earlier. Did not realize. I do think this will be a good time to go grab my drinks, or refill my drinks. And with that, I'll be right back. I really need to remove that text. Drinks restock. Alright, with that, I'll be right back. Okay, hello. We are back. Does feel good to restock on your drinks now. I've been meaning to fill this thing up all day because I ran out like hours ago. Okay, we Scott. So let's see how we're gonna face Titan. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to the Bronze Lake in Upper Lanosea. There you meet with Rio, another man who once served with the company. To ensure his knowledge does not fall in the wrong hands or fall, he will remain in hiding until you give him the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 occasions I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that as more than reasonable once you comprehend the risk inherent in our method. Okay. Off to location 1 we go, I guess. Okay, I was gonna say, so I'm guessing we just type whistle. Oh. I was just thinking we just like go there and type whistle, because there have been like little quests where we have to type /whistle or like a / command. I guess it's not all necessary. Also, how this information has not fallen into the wrong hands? It's like, I don't know. Is nobody just gonna question someone just walking around to random spots in their town and be like, I guess not. I don't know. Hello, Mumu. Little elf. Or child, Lalafell child. Okay, now we should be able to meet with Riol. However, it could be a Pokemon, it could be Riolu. Let me just get out of the Chocobo and enjoy the Chocobo music. Okay, how the fuck do I get on top of there? I haven't really seen like any ladders or something. Small hole. Okay, up here. Greetings, mate. Am I to be one of the cabin set can call them? Hi, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. And it's so nice to just like walk around, do some whistling, talking, and there you go, have some XP. The Lord of Creax. Real's waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. You got me, sir. Just toys act, please. Years ago, when he was weighing up on how to get a Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? No. He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, who's been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, There's no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions. Oh well, if I attained the chalet and Lass, welcome back. Now, hold on. What is it? Ishka. I think someone wants like attention or something. But then you walked away. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to wage a report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogormoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsiders have fully explored. How the companies of Hero managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Here's about crowd laugh. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One of them stepped, and the next thing you know, got 100 tons of rocks on your noggin. Suicide you would try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that's got us thinking. I mean, the Gamaro mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have the internet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, we need to attune yourselves to them before you could identify the signatures within the live stream. That's where you're wrong, Luff. We've had this Charlayan bloke to help us. See? Delivered us right into the Titan's bedchamber, he did. Don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlayan soldier worth her salt couldn't manage. Maybe now. Becoming a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible for... if the aetherites in question happen to be... Yes. In order to guide a traveler who sets he can be concealed, a second party would be required to... It's possible in theory, at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you're a lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we go to Zoma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? Not far, though. There's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not he can't handle mine. You sure about that? Because I'm not sure. Where are we going? We are going upwards. I don't have face. Just to do that, I guess. Repair me gear. It's actually so nice that this does this. So even like at all anything work for like purchasing weapons? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's any good. Items I could get, maybe that'd be useful. I have no idea what, like, the dark matter is for. Used to repair equipment for levels. So it's something I would need to repair if I want to. Got it. Okay. Sure. Okay. I guess we're going to continue to our next stopping point. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. Kitty has found herself a spot at like a little thing I just put down. I don't think my no, this was definitely not properly on here. But let me just properly put things on my drink. There we go. Okay. Hello, boys. Don't mind me. So this is the Aetheryte the company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. Just as Palaimo speculated. In its present state, this Aetheryte signal would not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it, allow us the task to monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems that to proceed without me. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you. But belatedly, until such time I do, you will be on your own. Now let's see if I'm worth my salt. She really took that to heart, didn't she? I think your Stolen will do great. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. So is this probably you have the queue for like, yeah, a duty. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a dungeon or like an actual raid though. Okay, so yes, this is gonna be a boss fight, which makes sense. Okay, we're gonna have to disable that, join the naval, and we are gonna register and await for players. So this is just another dungeon. I guess it's still kind of a raid fight. I would consider this like a raid because it's just like go in there, beat boss, and leave. What I could do while we wait for things is I could go ahead and do some of the hunting walks, because we'll probably will be waiting for like a little while. So we're gonna go to Coorthus, and I think over here was pretty close. I do hope we won't have to wait too long, but we'll see. Okay, White Burm is over here. Yeah, so we're just queuing up, gonna wait for people to hopefully join the queue. It does say an average wait time of about 6 minutes. Probably gonna be longer, but we'll see. Okay, we are just not gonna fight this because I don't feel like it. What are we looking for again? We are looking for specifically the hippo surf and the dragonflies. Also, I don't quite know where to look, but I'm sure we'll find them. Those are different creatures. Are you what I'm looking for? No, you are chinchillas. I am not looking for chinchillas. Also, it feels so cruel for killing chinchillas. You might be what I need. Yeah, the hippo surfs. But yeah, we're just gonna do some hunting locks, which shouldn't take too much of our time. Otherwise, will be a perfect time filler for while we wait for the dungeon things. Okay, so we are killing 5 of these, I believe. Is there no more? Come on, I need more. Let me just check. I need it. Yeah, I need 5 of them. Did someone just like fly by in a chair? That was cool. I like that. Okay, there's the last one that we need. And then we're going to be looking for some dragonflies. Okay, more hipposaurs. Like, part of me would actually just like look up where these enemies are, but they do seem relatively self-explanatory. It's just like the main issue where like some areas are extremely small and other areas are just extremely big. Okay, we also have about 13 minutes of printer time left. Okay, this is definitely not where we want to be. So we want to go around. I mean, sort of thing like this might count as an area, so, well, I should check that first. Here. I do hope they're over here, though. Okay, those look like dragonflies. There they are. Hello. I'm here to murder you. Okay, same deal. We want to kill 5 of those. Boop, boop, boop. Q gun, we are still the only one. I do like you get like at least like a minute before like the Q will go through. If like it were to pop up. Someone's like flying by on a horse. Show off. But I mean, it's not a show off, obviously, because it's just someone who has played for a good long while, and they're just using what they want. However, I can't wait till I can fly. Okay, that is the dragonfly. Okay, let's see, east and western. Oh, look at that. Alright. So yeah, whenever next we want to go to Western Lanacea and East Shroud. But for now, we have... hopefully... the Lord of Craniacs. Assuming it will actually, you know, join. Come on, last person. Ah. Okay, well, we'll be going to Lanacea. Western. I didn't actually quite pay attention to where we want to fight in the Isles of Umbra. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna have to go there, go travel a little bit. We can do that. At least I would like to believe we can. Ah. And this time we are actually going to be going in the Party of Light. Okay, I'm sorry for these people that are going to have to wait for me, because I'm... Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He used our ether rights against us. He has defiled this tight and sacred sanctuary, trespassed Violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, and Limsalamins and her oathbreakers, flyers, betrayers, and oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. I think I remember fighting this before. Or once again, God, you're ugly. He is come. The Lord of Crags, Titan is come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? The vile coveteth ever the blessing of the land, and murder of my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Goddess Overdweller, my myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak a terrible vengeance. Okay, so we are going to be... I am not sure what the idea of this fight is quite, but I will just do what I probably should do. And apply some dots. Not sure if there was a way we could avoid that, but I'll just use that since I can. Oh, I definitely want to dodge that. So you probably just want to like stand like on the edge. Right, are we attacking his heart? Die, heart! Okay, so this one's stuck now, which probably means we want to, yeah, do that. That makes a lot of sense. I'm not actually sure there was anything we could have done about that. Okay, a quarter of its health to go. Okay, and it looks like he's going down. Someone's got level 44. Congratulations on your level. I know you can't hear me, but congratulations. The Lord of Crags, Great Father Titan has fallen. Oh, it's another one of those gems. Crystals, I guess is the better wording. Okay, so we have 2 more slots open. That is 2 more crystals than like the traditional thing, where it's like 4 crystals, because it's water, earth, fire, and wind. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never forgotten, no, never. It was your kind who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. I need to repeat words. So weird. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ritathim. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in a blink of an eye. Why, if there is truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorza given a while longer. Is that not so? It is not. No greater single power has been conceived, much less realized. What you say will be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. This man looks like War Greymoth. Ooh. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. Oh, hello, Ashtola. And naught remained to mark his passing. Well, the Askins are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? I fear I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I've taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I'll follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetherite and Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at the Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Very well. Don't I get a reward for like a chest or something? Like use some gear, maybe? They didn't really say anything. Oh, sorry, boys. Okay, I'm gonna quickly, however, be right back. Gonna take a little bit of a bathroom break. I'm gonna also do one little thing, just so I can find this thing easier later. Okay, I am almost back. Just gonna quickly give out a snack. That did take a little bit longer than anticipated, so I'm sorry about that. That seems like I got kicked out in the meantime, so that worked out, I guess. Just gonna quickly do one other little thing though. I gave you a stick, kitty. To the other room. Okay, we're gonna go over back to Camp Bronze Lake. You know what I should have done? I should have, like, ran an ad while I was gone, because now we are about to get an ad anyways, which... Alright. I have actually no idea what one I clicked at all. I don't need to do that, actually. Okay, I am gonna quickly have it run the ads anyway, so I'll be right back. Again, I suppose. I'll just chill here for a second for those who may be lurking. I will not do anything, so you won't miss out on any of the action. Actually, for what I could do is do this. There you go. Meanwhile, I'm also going to set up something because I forgot to do it earlier. Now I should be able to just switch scenes. I would go back to things. Just that real quick. Okay, there we go. I do really like the ambient sounds of here. They're so nice. I could just chill with the rain for like forever. Okay, we have returned. Ads have now finished. We can get rid of ad breaker text. And let's go talk to Ishtola. I'm willing to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Ishtola is team to discuss your next task. The word will already have reached the Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission success. The honor is rightfully yours. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Probably gonna wanna go... where's it all? Over there. I will probably like do hunting lock things later off stream. Because I can imagine they're not that interesting to just like, you know, watch me just randomly kill a bunch of monsters, just get a little bit of XP. But I could be focusing on the quest lines. The free company online actually. I am the only one online. Can go to the Ethernet. We want to go to somewhere. Where do we want to go? Okay, we want to go to the aft castle. Ah. Honestly, I'm so blind. Okay, switch this over here. Okay, that seems to be going well off. Alright, Rashat Riki. Thank you for coming. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. There can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Laminza are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seven Dawn. Sup? This is Menphilia. Stella has informed me of your success. You won a great victory for the people of Eorza. One that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Ishtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tadaru and the others seemed as glad as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. I will fight my way. You can look... We'll be awaiting your turn at the Waking Sands. There's much discussed. Godspeed. Well, that is... good to hear, I would say, probably. Okay, yeah, like, I was hoping... I am hoping to get to level 50. And then I can do my job quest. And we are... What is our playtime currently? Or like 2 or 3 days? 2 days and 7 hours. Yeah, we're slowly closing into being on the same level as my original character was. So we are rapidly closing in on getting to the content we haven't experienced before. That is very exciting. Come on, keep walking. Okay, I'm walking here. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. I also participated in the Judy once. We do want to disable that. Yeah, I did participate once in the this, but it didn't seem to really give me like much of a bonus. I gotta just check, but yeah, we can already do this. It wouldn't be much of a reward, but oh well. Uh-oh. People are dying. Sorry, I'm also distracted a little bit. What has happened here? Why has everyone been taken down? Are they dead? Are they alive? Are they breathing? I really like this ominous music. Oh no, Norexia. My little Korok friend. This one is glad, walking when it's safe. Ah, we're gonna see what happened to you now.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Oh, this is when she just sent us the message.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the
She still really
realm
reminds
once
me of
more.
Riku. Maybe because of the hair.
Advance no further.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Ifrit.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Fuck. She's brutal.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
However, wait long enough and he'll show up.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Chill.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
I definitely don't remember this part of the story
We have
though.
not found our quarry. The High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough.
Why would you shoot your own people?
Bring the prisoners.
Is there anyone alive to take as a prisoner besides Minfilia? Because everyone else you just seem to have just stabbed to death. Walking one. If they ask me to. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, a church in Eastern Thalon, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Oh, 07. We will take my vengeance. God damn, so many deaths. Well, I think it's safe to say we will not be returning here anytime soon, if at all. Okay, I guess we're off to the dry bone. Defender of Eorzea. Do you have any titles yet by chance? I wonder. You do. I'm a serpent puppy. God damn, that was such a harsh ending. Or a harsh place to end on. Like, I don't want to... I wouldn't want to end stream on that note. It's kind of horrible. Shelter at the church. That's great, but how do I get up there? Do I just go here? That seems I'll just go here. Got it. Okay. Baron Dediju Voandrak. Something troubling you, my son. You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you'd only ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. We speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? Are you certain that Minfilia's among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. Certainly hope not. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, the way I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and will gladly offer the same service to her brother and to her sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Okay, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father? Father? You look as old as he does. Probably because it's like a fellow, not actually father. Your assistant, please speak to Marcus. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. To explain, Marcus is a survivor of the Battle of Cartanoa. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind, and when I'd taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Got it. Marcus, would you look after him? Do you understand? Yes, father. Those who wait. Level 34. Okay. Excuse me, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horloge, which was found in the pocket of a man not here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but what I just cannot say. Perhaps if I think of the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask you to journey to Camp Drybone in my set to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nosed pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. I would have done it for free, honestly. Traveling goldsmith. Ballpoint chisel. Apparently, those things don't come cheap, you know. Thal's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. I was doing business with you. What is saying? A falls of balls. That's just such a weird thing to say, honestly. Like, what on earth? Next time I get a chance to just warp somewhere, I'm actually gonna go check to see how much serpent seals I got. Maybe I got enough for a promotion yet. Have you bought the tools I requested? We have. Feel I just got scammed though, honestly. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. Yes, Obi-Wan. Was for naught. Though I repaired to devise easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they move with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork's mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motion countless times before. Pardon me. This is a mistake. Please give the horloge to Sister Elinet. The man who had owned it is currently in our care, and I think it's best it be returned to him. Very well. Is he dead? Good morning, you sir. Come pay the respects to this man. Never before seen such a queer device. He said it messaged the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common than in Garlemald. I am given to understand that with cities that are filled with a manner of amazing technologies. Marquet said it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. I do not suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy. Maybe who was to notify the authorities in Clem Drybone. Mayhap more importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Well, I don't know, but I will be taking that, thank you. Did we grab any gear? Just as better. I recognize you. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who've lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if this discussing upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. Wish to leave this work to others. I understand however taking part might help you find closure. So I do have to get a chance to go back. Okay. Duly noted. However, I'm gonna go to New Gridania. Because I want to see if there's something I could do. Preferably a promotion. Why are just standing up there? Okay. I should have plenty for a promotion. Yeah, 3,000. Give me a promotion. Stipend, private first class. Thank you. Can I, like, not rotate the thing? I could, actually. Okay. Okay, bringing out the dead. I am not quite convinced that I will be making it to 50 tonight, but tomorrow will be more than enough of a goal. I'm also just going to be a little bit lazy, because I feel like it. Hire and bring me to Investor's Bay. This way, I won't have to do anything. I do really like the song, though. It's a fun song. Okay. Western Base shopkeep. Don't look like one of the church fellas. That'll turn you away now, sir. As you can see, we got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the Lich Guard they go. Be thankful you didn't ever go inside to see the carnage yourself. Because it's stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Gosh, damned Imperials. I wasn't there, thank you. Dealing with the quarrel they have with these folks, I'm sure as hell they want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or you're just one of them faces? Nah, never mind. Anyway, there's a carriage coming to haul the bodies to the Lich Guard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've planned to leave the remainder to you. Want me to cover your nose while at work? Some of these folk are starting to turn. Already? I guess I can help them. I'm sorry, my friends. Don't worry, you have not died for naught. I will stop these Imperials. So what am I doing with these corpses? Am I just like stacking them into my inventory? Am I just shoving them in my dimensionless pockets? Could someone answer me that question, please? I would very much appreciate to know. I want to know where I keep these corpses. What happened to the big fella? I'll forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they're gonna complain if you're rough. Find you the strong one. 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the resin. Yeah, no, like, apparently I just shoved these corpses into my pocket. Like, no biggie. I really want to know. What are we doing with these corpses? Like, where do I keep them? I was just like standing on one of the corpses. Oops. Definitely may need to like download some of the soundtracks for this game. Just like I don't know, put it on my phone or just add them to my music playlist for, you know, intro screens. Come on, let's finish before I die of old age. Why is Norexia's corpse being separated? Should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Hello, Eric. Hopefully you're doing well. I reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpse to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them all work here is done. So we're gonna be heading back to church. Just as I like it. Okay, still getting used to where I go, but I think it's that I go up here. Actually, no, but this also works. So that counts, right? Ba 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 da ba ba. Okay, I'm back. Seems I need my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. First carriage from Vesta Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun to preparing your comrades for burial. I had an initial rites, and I would like you to know that many death came quickly. I mean, that's good, I guess. It's like as good as it can be. Rest assured we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can do to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Lennon, Indiana. Although we've conferred rights for most of the science, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. The only property she's given to the care of her friends and family, so they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. We can do that. We're gonna bring back Norexia. God, that was... Honestly, that gave me some feels. Like, you know, all the people you worked so hard with, and then, like, 80% of the people you worked with just got, like, brutally murdered. Damn Imperials. Or Empires, or whatever it was in this game. I think it's Empire, actually. But the Garleans? I think it's the better wording. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Someone's surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones help? Assist Walking One. I've come to return the body of one of your friends. Norexia. This one doesn't understand. We were attacked. Come actually, this one's... I've heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Travel news, Alpha One. Alpha news. Walker One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Norexia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Got a little out there. Not only Norexia, but many of Walking friends were lost as well. Norexia. Norexia went to Thanalon at the behest of this one. Walking one was with Norexia at the end. Tell this one that Norexia was brave. Tell this one that Norexia did not suffer. I was glad to hear Walking one's words. Thank you for bringing Norexia home, Walking one. These ones also wish to thank Praying ones. Though Praying ones, these ones will remember it as kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. I guess it is Imperial. Maybe Imperial Empire is the same. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Norexia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. So we got some allies that will help us in the fight against magic. Not sure why I said that, but it's a minor reference to the show. Okay. I'm also slowly starting to get used to the shoulder button tapping. I really want to get to level 50. Just I would like to be 50. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Thank you for your service to the Church and the Souls. You may please know in your absence, we inherit the remaining science in the Lich Shard. Perhaps you still wish more for your friends, so if so, I would remind you that you've already done so much on their behalf. Take a rest and set aside your burdens for now. I kind of just want to take the glasses just because I like the way they look. Eyes on me. They're gonna rest. Okay, I'm not imagining it. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. Feeling comes and goes. But when I last ventured outside, yes. I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me? Just tell me I'm not crazy. It'll only take a moment. I guess we can look. Like, I don't doubt him. He's probably being watched by someone. I've definitely known the feeling of being watched. Can I just... Yeah, I can. A little cheeserino. Dun, dun. You know what, this is gonna get to use it too much currently. All these arrows. I can't help but like hum along with the song. We're attacked. Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. Anyway, he was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Or did he perhaps know something of my past? Only I could have asked him. What do you think? Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you please tell him for me? I know it's important. I think others may come for me again. I mean, he is, like, next to us, so, like, he probably have heard it. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. And who this man was, did you know there's anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Get an Imperial sword. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquise was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before these more Imperials come. I will take boots. Give me boots. I want boots. Give me boots. Oh. Hello? Sam Regal.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end...
You gonna revive them?
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time,
Master Sid?
Garland. I have come for you.
Oh, whoa. Oh, of course he's Sid.
You are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartenol. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Oh no, he's still Obi-Wan Kenobi to me now.
Eorzea needs you.
He knew?
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right.
I mean, yeah, he's
Our
the
time
greatest
together
Avenger of all
was
time.
Too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Or truly nature.
Who are you?
Sam Regal.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Leveilleur.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow
Garuda.
to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity, so let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Oh, now I'm starting to now recognize this guy.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
And your giant oven mitt.
They need my airship. They need me.
Sure do. Ooh, mount speed has increased. Lovely. The curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland will be at last found within our church defies imagination. Beg your pardon. Wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It stated that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gordania towards Coertus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Fulgord Float, the closest settlement to Coertus. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have records of the events that have transpired that day. I'd hoped you might rest from your journey for a time, but I see that the world still needs you and the science. Pray look after yourself, Sid. I do think, however, with that, it is a good timing to call it a night. We have a lot of exciting story to continue next time. Although I might be further next time you see me. But we'll see. With that, thank you anyone out there lurking. Thank you very much for stopping by. And Maytel, we will see you next time. Join the Discord, !mark Discord, to get a link. And otherwise, there are links down below. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. And I'll see you next time. Good night.